Hi guys, and welcome back to the Betty Hall Clinic. Today we've got another classic game review. We're going to be taking a look at Star Wars Arcade for the 32X. Right, so as I said, we're going to be taking a look at Star Wars Arcade. This is a game that was released in the arcades back in 1993, but then was ported as a launch title for Sega's 32X back in 1994, and is set during the original Star Wars trilogy. Published by Sega, you either pilot the X-Wing or the Y-Wing in a first or third person perspective. As usual, I'll try and play the game to the best of my ability, and I'll be giving you my review as we go, and I'll round up at the end. Right, sit back and enjoy Star Wars the Arcade.
Attention all wing pilots. Stand by to receive orders. Wipe out enemy fighters.
Story, come on, it's Star Wars. I've got to give it an 8 out of 10 just for that. Audio. At first, very enjoyable, but then after a while, I don't know, everything just sounds tinny. I expected a bit more oomph. The voice acting is terrible, but comical, I'll give it that. But I would have expected more from a launch title, so I'm going to have to give this a 6 out of 10. controls, although them being very quite easy and simplistic, it's almost a pick up and play product. But you've just got to be thinking ahead. It is very difficult to actually hit those TIE fighters. Doesn't matter how much you try. It's almost as if you've got to anticipate where they're going to be. Use the Force? Come on! 6 out of 10.
Wipe out enemy fighters.
Graphics. This would have shown off the 32X's 3D capabilities back in the day, and from a game that is now 23 to 24 years old, it's fantastic, it really is, and an absolute gem to play. But it is what it is, and by today's standard, very, very dated. But you know what? I'm still going to give it a 7 out of 10. Gameplay. This is where unfortunately this game does fall flat on its face. It is so repetitive, it's untrue. Plus bear in mind you've only got 3 levels. You are quite literally doing the same thing over and over again. To the point you've ruined Star Wars for me. You really have. 4 out of 10. Overall, well, this game is what it is. It was a good attempt, it should have been better as a launch title, but it's just an extremely repetitive game. It might have been something you may have rented maybe for the weekend, but it certainly wasn't a keeper at the time. Everyone would have got excited about the graphics, but you know what, once you started playing the game, if you got maybe an hour out of it, you'd have got bored. You really would. So it's a little bit of a shame, but it gets an overall score of 6.2 out of 10. Did I mention repetitive? it's a shame, it really is. It's also damn difficult. You've got that timer slowly going down. You've only got X amount of time, obviously, to shoot all the TIE fighters and everything else going on around you. It's a difficult game. It was probably the one thing that just kept me having a go to try and beat the damn thing. But then, you know, after a while, I'm just getting bored of it. I've got to switch it off. It was doing my nutting. But it's not all rotten eggs. You know, it still is a good game through maybe breaking out the cupboard once in a blue moon. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this. I've certainly enjoyed bringing this to you. If you want to catch me again, I try to post videos every Tuesday and every Friday. Give me a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this, subscribe if you want more, and I'll catch you guys again. Take care.